Alright people, this is part 2 to my earlier RAW review. I have a worse, um, I have a worse time management, sorry, my time management skills more worse than WWE's at WrestleMania, I tell you. I can only apologize for that. The first time I'm doing like a proper actual structured point by point review, um, and so it's taking me some time to get used to. And to drill it all in 15 minutes. So I apologize for that. I don't really like to do videos that are longer than 15 minutes. Um, anyway, um, but maybe this one would have normally been about 17 minutes long, but I don't want to take the risk of it kind of fucking up in the middle of me saying something. So I thought I'd just pause that video and just do another one. So this one won't be too long. I just want to just finish my points really and my final thoughts for the show. Um, So yeah, Team No had a segment basically said they wanted a match, they didn't care about Ryback. They, that Kane essentially wanted revenge for the beatdown which Shiv gave Undertaker on SmackDown. So, you know, fair enough. I think he told Maddox to do something, so Maddox went to, kind of knew it was had something to do with Cena. So next segment we saw was basically Maddox with John Cena. So to be fair, for all my complaints about Maddox in my previous part one part of this video, um, he was doing a lot more in this video, and I hope they continue to get him to do that. And essentially, it's just Maddox basically saying that you're hurt, you need to chill, and Cena being super, I'll hurt you, fucker. I'm sorry. He pissed me off. Yeah, you have that. So yeah, then Del Rio and Cesaro had a match. I like Cesaro, but I've seen that match too many times, so I kind of fast forwarded it until the end. Basically, taps out to the arm breaker, um, and then Del Rio essentially uses that opportunity to announce the fact that the triple threat match will be a ladder match. So yeah, it's been a while since I've seen a triple threat ladder match. I don't think I've actually seen it. So I mean, to be fair, I find that match more intriguing than say seeing a Ryback fucking match. So fair play, I think it'll be an intriguing match. Just to see how the dynamics. I'm not really a big fan of triple threat matches, but I am intrigued to see how that whole situation will play out. So I'm cool with it. I'm ready to let it roll. Let's see what happens. Um, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that, really. Um, Noticed that there was a bit of an Olay chant. Wonder, I don't see that being as big as the current Fandango stuff or the Yes chant. Um, but it may be something which WWE should latch onto somehow. Because they desperately need to get Del Rio over as a face. Because there's just not enough faces at the moment. And say what you want about Del Rio, he was constantly in the main event. They do feature him like he's a big deal, but they can't seem to get him over as a face. And that's a problem. Um, I think that's a lot of it is because I think a lot of us really like Del Rio um, as a heel. Um, Not necessarily liked it. How can I put it? I think he suited a heel more. And I don't think we quite bought. But the problem that he was having in terms of transitioning to a face is that we never thought he was a big enough threat as a heel. Whereas his character suits a heel character. It never quite. You never kind of bought Del Rio and thought to yourself, like Mark Henry, you could believe Mark Henry is a big fucking deal. You know, they put him over in a lot of matches recently. He's a big, strong motherfucker. You know, and alright, he might get buried by Sheamus shortly, but you can believe he's a big deal. With Dario, they had him lose too many matches where you ended up not giving a shit about him, other than the fact that he used to come out in nice cars. Um, and what we're finding as people now is that the only thing we miss about Del Rio is that he used to come out in nice cars, which of course was a heel thing to do, and I can understand why they stopped him from doing that. But I think that's the problem. That's just one of many problems that I think Del Rio is having at the moment. So they may as well latch onto this Olay stuff. See, here I go now. I'm just rambling on because I got time now. I'm sorry. Let me race through. Let me race through. Then the Fandango dance off happened, which I can honestly say I fast forwarded completely through, which was a shame because I think that blonde that he comes out with is much nicer than the brunette, and you'll never hear me say a blonde as nice as a brunette. So you take, I mean, they did well replacing that brunette. She didn't offer anything. So yeah, and then main event was was John Cena, Team Hell No versus the Shield. What is, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but when a football player has an injury of any sort, the very last thing they do is run on that fucking injury. Like, I don't know any sport where they thought if you have an Achilles tendon heel injury, that the point of that injury is to run on that. Like, who would run on that sort of injury? I don't care if that's supposed to be part of your entrance. You are injured or hurt. So act like you're fucking hurt. I don't get that, motherfucker. I don't get why would you would why would you run on it? I don't know. It just pissed me off to see that part. When I saw his entrance, I was just like, so yeah, match starts. It's decent match, decent at best. Um, Match finishes with four back, as I'm gonna start calling him, hit him out, and didn't do shit. All right, you can argue that I mean, he didn't even. You can't even argue that. You can't even say that he cost um, Cena the win because that's not what happened. Cena tried to pick Seth for an AA. Oh, no, I'm not. I used to call it an AA, an FU. Tried to pick him up for an FU. Uh, his his attendance gave out. Then Rollins, sorry, not Rollins, the big motherfucker, hit him with a spear. 1, 2, 3, match done. Shield still undefeated. Um, and then you just had Ryback staring at Cena while Cena was clutching at his foot. It's just like, I don't know. It just felt like, because this shit is 3 hours as well, that's another problem that I have. You're like, even if this shit was entertaining, you're gonna be hard pressed to have me sitting there for 3 hours watching something. You know, like the most you can ever do is 2 hours. Like, you just like, I like American Gangster. Good, that's a good example. I like American Gangster. I thought one of the biggest problems with that film, however, was the fact that it was about a half an hour too long. It was about 2 hours 20 minutes, and after about an hour 50, an hour 55, approaching to 2 hours, I was really starting to feel the fact that it was that long. Avengers was about 2 hours long. It didn't feel 2 hours long, to be fair to them. Um, and that's some entertaining shit. American Gangster was some entertaining, gripping stuff. But when you're watching a show which is as G-rated as this, so geared to kids, nothing interesting really happening. Oh man, and it's on for 3 hours. Oh, and I started my day with this bullshit. So it's not even like I could sleep and forget about it. So I don't know. I just didn't really like it. WWE needs to, I don't know. They need to step the fuck. They need to step the game up. Seriously, you guys are slowly losing it. I mean it. I mean it. If it doesn't get better by the end of the year, this is the last year I'm going to be watching wrestling. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it. You guys are losing me real quickly. Anyway, subscribe, like this video. I apologize sincerely for it dragging on this long. I was hoping it would be more rapid than this, but I suppose once I realised I had time, I kept rambling on about certain talking points. Um, but yeah, I hope you subscribe, like this video, comment down below, like, hate, or you can hate, promote trolling, I don't really give a shit. Take care.